this was saying God here. Now I'm gonna do what if Deku was OP and had a dragon sin. For some reason, I've been thinking, what will the dragon sin basically be? How he actually will get it? But I can't get an idea how he will have like the dragon sin. Alright, hold on. I'll show you Deku's first dragon first. This is his first dragon. This is like in his back. Alright, so basically the red dragon. Yeah, the red dragon. Yeah, the red dragon. That's the dragon of. Hold on a minute. Right, it's the dragon of destruction. The blue one is the dragon of creation. Yeah, that's his first dragon. Yeah, so if you guys want it, you have similar to Melior's. The dragon scene, yeah, the dragon part, yeah, it's not gonna be similar. It's be different. Let's say during the generations, yeah, you get that. You say basically changes looks. So this dragon is seen the Medius dragon, and it's sort of the wrath scene. That one basically stores the power. I know it's not probably canon, probably. It basically this one it basically stores the power, and yeah, there's that one for all store, but it's gonna be more powerful than one for all. So it passed on to many of the sons, grandsons, great grandsons. Go straight down. This comes down in generation. So yeah, Deku is basically made this great. I don't know how much great should I put. What do they say? It's a lot of great grandchildren, grandchild. And Deku, he has a sister. It's not her. This is Deku's ship. You see, by the horns. I mean the horns. Yes, Deku has a sister, and her sister, and his good sister name is. Hold on a second. I got Deku's sister name. His sister name is Ashika. Midoriya? Ashika Midoriya and Izuku Midoriya. Yeah, so yeah, so Minko, she doesn't inherit the demon side, so she still developed like the quirk side. So Deku, he in like a long time, let's say around when you 20, like when you 20th grandchild, the magic, no, the demon, the person, that one cannot produce the demon anymore because I don't know why. They say they couldn't use the demon power anymore. Now they inject power, not any other power. This when they start developing quirks. So Deku's gonna be the one in a long time person who would really develop about the quirk. So let's roll the intro, shall we? One more thing, I might change my intro. I'll create another one. Yeah, I might have created a new one. It's not that I hate this one. It's just that I want to change it. Make it a completely different one. But I'm wondering how or what I would basically change it into. So let me really interested. Sorry for like a long wait. Yeah, let's begin this what if. So, say when Deku was born. When he's born, the doctors when Nezuko was born, and the doctors they saw that it's twin dragon on his back. But like the doctors were like wondering where did these dragons up how did these dragons appear on Nezuko's back? And this young baby's back. So they tried like tests, but they couldn't find nothing and how the baby or dragons appear on Izuku's back. So he just assumes that it's probably a quirk. His quirk developed really early because probably a new generation type. So they just gave it to Inko when Inko saw that the two dragons and Izuku's back. This is like only at home now. She was changing Izuku, and she saw that two dragons. So she's wondering how did these two dragons get on her back and Izuku's back. But she kind of remember like one of her story, a story of like her great lots of greats. I don't have time to do lots of greats. Great grandfather. So she's like, you remember that he had like attack too, and the power. He had immense power. So he's like, maybe he probably inherited the dragon. But she's like, but I didn't inherit it though. Huh? That's kind of different. So she ignores it, and we can skip. But Izuku is 4. Izuku still grows up to love All Might, and so he goes to his mom, jumping, energetic and happy, saying that mom, let's go to the court doctor. I want to see what my quirk is. And Ingo's like, hold on, give me a couple minutes. I gotta finish you something, then get ready. Alright, honey. And Izuku he goes back, jumps in the city or in the sofa. Inko does what she's doing and takes a shower and change. They're in the car heading to the doctor's area. To the doctor's office or whatever. And this is not the same doctor that works on that the theory says that he was Alpha One. No, it's a different doctor. He says that when he does the test, he's like, Mom, apparently your son is actually quirkless. It's quirkless. And Izuku, yeah, he is sad. He doesn't have a quirk. So Inko, she hugs him and says, don't worry, my child. You can still be a hero, no matter what. And the doctor was like, he had like this smirk on his face, like he wants to laugh. So Inko stands up and said, if you laugh, I will use the knife. You like the doctor's knife? And he says, I will slice you up with it. I wish the doctor he is kind of scared because Inko's like letting out bloodless. But Izuku is too shocked to realize she said no. Inko says no, bloodless. So she takes Izuku home. Izuku is still shocked. Yuri is still shocked. So Inko, she snapped him out of his shock, and Izuku he goes up to his room crying, and Inko she fish makes her breakfast like Izuku's dinner, and heads up to his room and knocks. Izuku is like in the room, it's dark, it's only a computer you can see with all my video. Which like she goes in and Izuku turns around with tears in his eyes, saying, Do you think I can be a hero just like him? And Inko says, Inko doesn't say I'm sorry. She says, of course you can. My boy can do anything as long as he puts his as long as he is devoted to it. Izuku he kinda cheers up. So Ingo says, if you wanna be here, son, I won't stop you. But you must at least start training first. Izuku happily agrees and says yes. Sure. So Izuku he begins to like the next day. Ingo takes him to the daycare, and everyone found out what quirk everyone has. And when it comes to Izuku, Izuku says, I am quirkless. Every child laughed, and the others reserved back to Wako because Wako has the strongest quirk there. They paid no attention to Wako, and they didn't even blink an eye to Izuku. So Izuku he goes home and he begins to work out. He goes 4 years old. He brings that doing his regular workout like 5 push-ups. He keeps going, and until night now he goes to sleep. And in his dream state, or his mindscape, he sees 2 big dragons. Which hold on, yeah, which Basically, he sees these 2 dragons like shit. I'm sorry, that guys. Yeah, he says that he gets scared as he sees these 2 dragons, but the dragon saw him and says, "Don't." The red dragon is like, no, the white dragon says, "Don't be scared. Don't be scared, Izuku." Which Izuku he says, "The dragon, you guys can talk." So the red dragon is like, "Of course we can. Now, I will tell you why you are here." Basically, he is like wondering how is he with 2 big dragons, but when he looks over at the corner, shit. When he looks over to the corner, he sees like 2 big things in shadow, which he asks, "What are those?" He's like, those you should not know yet until you have mastered our powers." That's the reason why you are basically here. You really don't have a quirk is because you only possess power. Power that can defeat many people here. Which Izuki's kinda shocked to know that he has like powers but not quirks. It's like, kid, you need to keep training. We will come back in 5 more years time. We will put you back here and we will teach you about your powers. You will unlock some like super strength. That's like the first power that's the first ability you will unlock. Hold on again. Yeah, so let's say that's the first ability you unlock. And you will keep unlocking more abilities until you will reach until the next 5 years. So keep training. Keep up your training. And that's what Izuku does. It's like when he wakes up, it's like the morning now. So he just goes and starts digging his push-ups, sit-ups, does his basic training, and he's more motivated. He goes to school, and everyone read. No, not yet. They keep calling him like names, which what was that bullying a kid now, and Deku he steps in. He's like, Kachan, don't bully the person. It's not the right thing to do as a hero. Wako he just says, get out of my way. Deku, this is not your place to say anything. You don't have a quirk, so how you gonna defend him and yourself? Which like Deku, he says he doesn't know, which like he throws out an explosion. And due to like his little training he had and Bako little experience with his quirk, Deku was able to at least dodge that blow without he hit, but he was able to at least dodge it, and he gives Bakugo an uppercut because he has no more chance to fight, and he knows that. Also, Dragon also told him that you must not let no one bully you. You don't have a quirk, you must have to fight back. So he fights back. Yeah, so he's not weak. So he uppercuts Bakugo, but this time his power activated without he notice. Which this uppercut he sends Bakugo flying. Yeah, this uppercut he sends Bakugo flying, and he lands on his back and pops down like a table, lands on the table and breaks it down. Which like the two bullies they say that because Deku a freak. I don't know what they call Deku a freak. This is called Deku a freak, and they runs up and pick up Bakugo. Bakugo is like unconscious. Really and truly. Why the hell call Deku a freak when you have someone have weak finger them can yeah, that's gross. So Deku he helps with this person. This person is like saying thanks, and he runs away. Nothing more. Just thanks, runs away, and school's over. And at the front of the gate, he's waiting for Inko. Right, although he has a bandage on his chin, and Misky comes and sees Bakugo a bandage on his chin, and he asks Bakugo, "What? Why do you have a bandage on your chin?" He says he points at Deku, saying that he uppercutted me for no reason. Which Misky she turns and says, "Is this true?" Which Deku says yes, but the only reason I did it because he used his quirk on me, and he was bullying another kid. Which Misky, the kid that Wako bullied this person walks up, and Deku points at him and says, "That's the kid he actually bullied." And when he turns around, he sees Misky, and Misky asks, "Kid, is it true that my son bullied you?" Like Deku is giving him. Well, he looks around a little bit. He's not moving. He's not tilting his head. He just uses his eyes and look around, and he sees Bakugo giving him dead stare. And Deku he raises and says, he says stop. He says short out and says, "Stop giving him dead stare, Bakugo. Stop giving him dead stare, catching." Which like Misky turns around, and the boy quickly says, no, he didn't bully me," and he runs off. So Misky turns to Deku and says, "Did you lie to me?" Deku says, "No, it's not a lie. It's not a lie." And this is where Inko comes up now. She is like, says, "Hey, Misky." Misky's like, "Don't hate me, your son." And Miss Inko's like, Why you acting like this?" Like, "Your son hurted my boy." Which like Deku, he says that if I didn't, Inko is gonna ask, "Did you really hurt Katsuki?" Deku says yes, but with which Inko says that when we get home we're gonna get punishment. Which Deku says, "But I did it," and Inko says no excuse, and she drags him home. Yeah, so he got a punishment, but for no reason. Yeah, so when Miss Inko's not looking, Misky and Inko not looking, and Bako is laughing his ass off, laughing. So he just says, "That's what you get, Deku." So Deku he start developing this hatred for Bakugo. He developed this hatred. Yeah. So Yeah, so next day now, like when you returns to school, well, like everyone looks at you. That the nurse and the teacher says, Deku, Izuku, was it true that you fight Bakugo yesterday? Which Deku says yes, and it's like why? Hold on, yeah. So as I was saying now, yeah. So Deku was like, I did it for a reason. Okay, if you decide to do that for a reason, if you don't, then you're gonna get punishment. So Deku he says that he was bullying this other kid, and I stepped up to defend the kid. But when I went up to defend him, me and Bakugo got in a fight, and yeah, he used his quirk, which I had to dodge and attack him back, punch him. That's when he got that uppercut. Which the teacher is like, he asks, do you know the student or the kid he finds to that the kid that he found yesterday at the person got bullied, and he says, young blah blah blah, whoever the kid might be, and he says, was it true that Bakugo bullied you? And the kid he turns around to see Bakugo. Now he turns around. They see this like in the middle, it's at the middle, and Bakugo's like sitting right behind them, and teacher is staring facing Bakugo. Her back is facing Bakugo. Let's say it's a female, and the Bakugo is like giving bit stares, and he says, no. So he says no, and the teacher he picks it. They're studying, so he says. So he says, Izuku, I believe you because he's lying. He's basically terrified for some reason. So yeah, he Deku got a punishment, and Deku he keeps on bullying Deku, but Deku he just takes it because he knows that if he fights back, Baku will like gets advantage over him and he get more punishment. So yeah, Deku he never stopped training. He trained every day, and every day he comes back home with more beaten wounds, bloody, and he got home. Inko's like asking what happened, which Deku's like, even if I did tell you, you wouldn't believe me. You believe Mitsuki and Bakugo, so there's no point in me telling you. So he walks past Inko. He doesn't hate her, but he kind of develops that hate, or like she just favors Bakugo over her son. That's why he kind of treats Inko different. Yes, I know Inko's like the best man in anime, but still, he does this and he goes and takes care of his own wound. Yeah, so Inko, she tries multiple times, but this keeps happening. He just walks past and telling her the same thing over and over and over. So, this is 5 year time skip, and he figures more of his powers. He finds out the super strength part, high durability, and fire breath, or dragon lungs. He's able to spit. He basically can spit with fire and water. Yeah, so yeah, so he's like sleeping now after 5 years of all this happening, and he wakes up back in the mindscape. Which like the dragon says, "Well, now, kid, hold on." Yeah, so Yeah, so your dragon is like, you hold on a second, guys. So the dragon says that, alright, Izuku, we are now your dragons because basically it was some of our house. Now all you have to do is give us a name. Which deco he says he points like the blue one, and he says, yes, I might be able to take the name from high school DXT. I don't know what to name them yet. So he says the blue points the blue one. He says, I will name you Albion, the divine dragon. And he points the red one. Says, I will name you Drake. Whatever Drake was for again, I forgot. So they were okay with the name. So that now we begin your training. So I'm not doing that mindscape thing training. They decide the next day. This is like they got the holiday now, 1 month holiday. Yeah. So they come out in a small dragon farm. This small, it's not that small. It's like a head size dragon, and they both train Izuku. Izuku trained for like the whole holiday with both the dragons, and right after like let's say a 2 month holiday, they finish all the training, and the dragons are like, "Wow, kid, for a kid, you pretty much learn very fast. In a one day, in at least a week, you learn 2 moves from the dragons. Now you do is build up your strength some more, and next year you will meet another dragon. Train hard, train hard." With the red dragon, he kind of likes Deku a little bit, not in a funny way. He likes Deku like as like a partner. So Deku, he keeps training for 1 year straight. So he's 10 years old now, and he meets the second dragon, which is basically this dragon is the dragon of, say, time and lightning. So yeah, there is 1 year. He still gets a bullet, but he just hides his powers. He doesn't want to reveal them yet. He will. So Deku meets him, and he says that this is like this dragon. He pops up on his hands and his shoulder, the same place where this is. Yeah, it pops up there, and it's what when this dragon is like popping up, he feels the pain, and the pain is immensely. So after the pain's gone, after like the tattoo is finished, pains is gone immediately. So he's jogging to his mindscape. Well, like Dragon says, well, seems like you're my partner. I guess I have to train you now. Since you're strong enough to manage some of my power, now it's your time to train. So he comes out in a similar form, in a head size, and that's where Deko's training begins immediately. He trains, and this training is like four times harder than the training he did in order to master the dragon's power. And after the years goes, after like I say 5 months goes by, Deku finally masters both time and lightning. He can stop time up to a day, and he can rewind time up to like, I don't know, a year. He can revise time up to a year. The more powerful he becomes, the more time he can reverse back. So this is where like he beats the second most powerful dragon of them all. No, no, no. He dragon says train. This dragon that's gonna come now, it's gonna be way more powerful. But he said before I go, I need you to give me a name. I wonder which name should I give this dragon. Uh, hold on. Aiden. They're gonna name this dragon Aiden because I just did a research and found out that a dragon name can be Aiden. So this dragon name is Aiden, and he told Deku to train for 3 more years, double this training that you did, which Deku is like doubled. Yeah, so around 800 push-ups. Yes, yeah, that's the amount. Yeah, so let's make one thing clear. When he got this dragon, both dragons, he could probably take an armor at 50%. This now, it's a 100%. Now when he gets second, he's gonna get that one. Yeah, beyond it. So he trains for 3 years, but the dragon took like another year off, so another 1 more year, and he still gets bullied. So he's at 14 now, and the dragon appears. Yes, which Deku he appears on of his top shoulder, not on his shoulder, and his chest. The Inca was realizing that his dragon takes tools, but she keeps confronting Deku, which Deku just ignores her. Because she basically sees it. Deku basically sees it. She loves Bakugo more than him, so yeah, he doesn't really care about Inko. Not that much. He doesn't care. So he keeps ignoring Inko when she asks him questions. Yeah, so I guess this dragon pops up on his chest, and that goes sleeping, so he didn't feel the pain, and this dragon drags him to his mindscape, and he meets the dragon. He's like, okay, now I guess I gets to meet the final dragon. He's like, yes, you get to meet the final dragon. And I'm here to at least train you, as you already know. I know you can possess different abilities. Mine, I can control elements, and what should I mean? He can control elements and reality. I think that's one of PC. Yeah, and energy absorption. So he can basically absorb your energy and add it onto him. Yeah, that's he says, and Nicholas is intrigued by it. Yeah, so he says you have enough power right now, so let's get a train on. He does his training, and he only mastered the energy absorption, and it took him 1 year to at least to hold back a lot of energy for energy that could probably hold him for a year without using it or just sleeping. So Deku he no longer requires sleep. He can stay up all day, alright, and train. That's one part of the dragon. He can sleep, yes, but if he doesn't need to sleep. So yeah, and the energy, more energy he absorbs, the more longer he can live. So imagine if he gets a boy or something goes through his chest, it will take up his energy based on how big the hole is. Yeah, it will basically reach it, but then he needs energy from something or someone else. So last day of school, he arrives in class, and everyone's walking in, and the teacher does the same crap he did, throwing papers in the air, saying, "I know you all want to be a hero," and so on and so on forth. Which is Izuku Midora and Bago Katsuki. They both want to go to UA, which like Bago yeah, they did the same talk. Yeah, I actually I don't want to do that because this is like 40 minutes soon already. So he goes up like Deku and her is about to explode him, or like he stops time, move the table and like curve his hand back up to his face, not near his face, but it's almost near his face, and he just resumes time. Which like Buckle he slams his own fist, his own hand in his face, cause explosion in his own face. So he's like, how did it happen? And he's like, Deku, what did you do? Which like Deku says, what? I didn't do nothing. You gonna slam your face on your own face. Which like Deku, it's like Uncle he tries to attack Deku again. He just stops time again. Uses the hand and slaps his own face again. So when this happens, every time everyone start laughing at Bakugo. Like teachers like, alright, like Bakugo, Katsuki sit down. Let me finish what I'm doing. So after he finished doing what he's doing after school, everyone's not left yet because they want to bully Deku now. For some reason they want to. So Bakugo he goes up to Deku and says, you think you're a shot for some reason. Let's have a fight. Yeah, Deku he's here can change to this. Yeah, his hair changed. His hair changed a lot. Now I have to make him the ship soon. So then Baku's like, what a let's fight to see if you really are strong now. Which Deku he gets up and says, be done. I want you since you basically believe I don't have a court, I won't use one. And Baku's like, whatever you nerd. She's like, Deku. Should I decide between this or where is it? This one, as you can see. You know what? I'm gonna go with both. I like both of them. Yeah, so oh shit, picture. No, bad. So the Buckle he attacks Deku, which Deku he dodges, and he just throws a punch in the Buckle's gut, knocking the air out of his gut, not the air out of him, and he just kicks Buckle same the wall, implanted him in it, and everyone there like wondering what is happening. So everyone rushed at Deku. Deku is fighting them all off because the Japanese they have like experience in fighting. So he actually does training, those types of training. So he easily maneuver around them and beat everyone in class. Which he just sets flames his fingers and says, well done, let's see how hot this can go. So he turns the flame into blue. It's like burn, and everyone like stop. Everyone sort of stop. Don't do it. It's like why? You bullied me for I don't know 10 years now. 11 years now, 12 years. 11 and 12. I forgot I was doing it again. I forgot. I just forgot. So he like don't bother. Didn't you want to like be a hero? And they was like, yeah, but I don't care because I can spare you all to nothing. Plus, there's like a villain with a flame quick. So it probably go to him. So it won't have any suspicions on me. So you're like begging him to but kill him because Deku is when he wants to. So he's like fine, and he walks away. Bakugo is knocked out. So he He doesn't know nothing. So next when I return, I will do 10 a 10 month of training. Yeah. So, anyways, before any one of you leave, I have something to say. If I can reach 400 subscribers in 400 subscriber in like 2 weeks, I will do any what if you guys want. You can even pick a ship you want. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want, you can go there. You can at least make me 40 subscribers, and the person with like the most votes, I will choose. I will choose which one of those what if. I will take the one with the highest amount. Yeah, and I will choose that what if. So make me 400 subscribers, and I pick um, the highest vote. What if? And yeah, you must leave the ship in there as well. No gay ship. I repeat, no gay ship. Alright. So tomorrow I will be doing what if Goku was OP? It's been a long time since I did that what if. So yeah. Peace though.